I have here an official tournament sealed deck from the Decipher Star Wars CCG. This is one of two tournament decks, sealed decks they did, where you would get several packs, some exclusive premium cards, and then one of these very cool looking collectible boxes. These used to be a very easy to find thing. I think I recall right after Decipher lost the license, these were selling for less than $5 each. But now they're quite a bit more than that, although they're still somewhat available. I usually have one or two at any given one time. And I haven't opened one of these in forever, and definitely not on my channel to my recollection, so we'll see what we got in here. That's the seal on top there, with the signature of Warren Holland, the who's in charge of Decipher. I think it says here is chairman. Chairman was his official title, but not sure how easy it would be to not break this, or maybe I could open it from the. It'd be hard to open from the bottom, but there's one of 6 boxes that we're gonna get. If I tear it a little bit, I might as well just tear the whole thing. But yeah, so there's Vader, there's Leia, there's Luke. We also get C-3PO as a possibility, Boba Fett, and Jabba. A lot of people think Jabba. I already tore it, so let's just tear along the seal. Or cut, even better. Alright, so this doesn't mean we got a Boba, that's just what's on the inside. I am curious who our character is going to be. This is what the Boba picture would look like, just like that's the C-3PO one. Luke one on the side. Vader's usually the best one to get from my store. That's the most popular empty box. It looks like it's a Leia. Okay. Very cool blue color. It's kind of hard to get this out of the box. There we go. So, a lot of the ones I have beat up corners, but of course this one is in very nice shape. Excuse me, because it's fresh out of that liner box. Inside we have probably some product info, and how to play the game a little bit. And some rules about the premium cards. And some rules issues with those, rules considerations. And then a product list, at least at the time. So, looks like special edition was... Okay, so, wow, there's a lot of stuff in 1998. I guess I didn't really look at the release schedule. So in here we do have, I believe it's 4 premiere packs, a special pack of premiums, and a New Hope pack. So that purple New Hope pack we saw first. I'll probably open one of the premiere packs, probably that one on top right there, and then the other one set off to the side, plus I'll open the New Hope pack. It's been a while since I've opened New Hope. As for the premium cards that you get in the sealed deck here, instead of opening the pack, since it's the same 18 cards, I do have them out of my the binder of my personal collection here. So, pretty useful alien. Depending on whether or not you were able to get some droids, that's not a bad effect. Tarkin's Orders is one of the more useful interrupt in my opinion, at least especially at the time, being able to cancel Surprise Assault and Aberrant Leads, and also canceling a Force Drain where you control a system. So being able to control space and cancel Force Drains, that can swing the game. Got the Dreadnought. Those are a fun idea. I have them in a couple decks, but they aren't really ever serious decks. But I do like the idea of a capital ship that can carry around and then boost your ties. That was the dark side. And then the light side is in a lot of ways similar. You got an alien, a trooper recruit, and a droid effect. Coralag and a Tatooine site. It's a Hit is pretty similar in function to Tarkin's Orders. And then the ships at the bottom. I do like these Y-Wings in certain decks. Just being able to carry a passenger and have a pilot that adds 2 to power already on it. So power 4 deploys -2 if you're going to Yavin 4. And you can add a pilot, so that can be a lot of fun. Non-unique starfighters aren't usually the best way to go, but if you can shoehorn them into a deck and get them to somewhat work, it's worth it. So we'll start with the Premier. And this is Premier Unlimited Edition, so it's going to be white border. This one's pretty tough to open, trying to carefully rip it. Whoops. Okay. Rare is usually the 5th card, so that's why we're going to flip it around and see the rare last. It's a dark side card. Could be a Vader, we'll see. So here's our commons. A lot of cards that if you've ever bought a lot or a collection, you've probably seen before. Not a bad common, being able to deploy for 1 and forfeit for 4. Back to our first uncommon that we saw. Whoops, I don't think... okay, yeah, good. I didn't give away the rare too early. Pretty interesting card for getting a new hand. A 2-0 sight. Those were pretty rare back in that day when the Premier first came out. Interesting card being able to make people go to sleep. And then our rare is a character. It looks like an alien, though. Okay, so I can't remember if that's a rare 1 or a rare 2, but... yeah, there's better cards to get for sure, and there's worse cards to get. Kind of a mid-range rare as far as I know. Let's see what happens in the New Hope pack here. So A New Hope didn't have that many main characters, basically just Chewbacca and R2-D2. Wedge is kind of in that area too, I suppose. But you did have the Death Star, Leia's ship, the Tantive 4, a couple of the good X-Wings. So like Red 2 and Red 5. I think A New Hope follows the same patterns. Like I said, it's been a while since I opened one. Our rare's a light side one, which is sort of good news. The light side cards, there's more good light side rares than there are dark side rares in terms of ones that I would want to sell from my store. Always fun to try to get those to work, but because there's an interrupt that adds a Battle Destiny with them, but it's pretty tough how it can only carry a passenger and not a pilot, so you're spending 2 to get 1 power. Oh, that's interesting. I think I've seen that a couple times, but not recently. Getting the same common card. I believe it's a common, could be an uncommon, in the same pack, so that is at least interesting. Okay, so that was probably a common then, those two, since we still have quite a few more before the rare. A lot of characters, though. Okay, that's not bad for uncommons, getting these unique characters all in a row. And another one. Okay, that's really interesting. Kind of an odd pack in our rare. Hey, all right. So I'm glad I opened the A New Hope pack. Here's a mint condition Chewie. So he's actually a rare too. So one of he's twice as easy to get as a Wedge, for example, but he's still a legit main character. Deploy 4, and when you got a 6 power and 6 forfeit, that's a pretty good ratio. So I mean, I'm sure he could be hit by something and made forfeit 0, but that is a nice card and a great way to end this box opening on. I hope you enjoyed this video. My next opening is going to be a Jabba's Palace sealed deck. So pretty similar to this one in terms of what comes in it, how it was structured, but of course the cards in the pack is going to be a little bit different. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you for the next one.